Bobcats in Miami taking on the Heat. Dwayne Wade is back. He missed the previous game with that thigh injury, a loss at home to the Milwaukee Bucks. So Wade gets right back to work, and he had a game. James to Wade. Wade with 14 points in the first quarter.
Didn't look like his thigh was bothering me too much tonight. I mean, he played a great game, and you know you want it, girl. LeBron James.
Mario Chalmers with a delicious delivery on the out-of-bounds play, and LeBron James lighting up the highlight reel. 31-22 Heat. Garrett Temple, D-League success story, and current Charlotte Bobcat, had a game to steal the coast-to-coast slam. He had 17 points off the bench. Bosch, he had 14 points at halftime.
Bosch playing big, you know, hey, closed mouth don't get fed. They were feeding him the ball tonight, though.
This just in, LeBron James can finger roll. He had 12 points at halftime. Miami led 55-44 at the break. LeBron can also go coast to coast.
There's no stopping this train. Are you kidding me?
Ooh. That's the first time I've ever seen somebody dunk on his own teammate in a game.
That's Miami Heat basketball, baby. Wade had 27. And here, Wade to LeBron, touchdown Heat.
Hey, LeBron, this is when the Miami Heat are at their best. That's why you can't let them get out on the break. They have the athletes to finish every play.
The Heat led by 14. Charlotte hanging in kinda, down 16. Temple had it knocked away. Kwame Brown gets the rebound and puts it in. Kwame Brown went off. He had a huge game for Charlotte, 23 points and 13 rebounds. They were down 14. Bosch to Bibby, back to Bosch. Bosch had 27 and 10.
Bosch, like I said before, he's playing good, you know, getting into the flow. Seems like he's starting to know where his part is in this offense.
Miami turns turnovers into points, maybe quicker than any team in the NBA. The big three collaborating on that one. LeBron finishes with 23, 9, and 7. And the Miami Heat beat the Charlotte Bobcats 112-103. So Miami wins. They, like the Celtics, 55-24, still tied for second place in the East, heading into Sunday's showdown in Miami. The Charlotte Bobcats shouldn't feel bad. They're the 11th team swept by the Heat this season. Just join in the fun. The Heat are 14-0 when having 25-plus assists. They had 26 in this game. And when the big three all goes for 20 or more points, the Heat are 18-3. And that's exactly what happened on Friday night. Dwayne Wade came back and was awesome. 27 points in 33 minutes, 15 of 16 from the free throw line. What thigh injury? Wade with Jason Jackson after the game.
How did you get to the point where you could drop 27 tonight?
Well, I came in early this morning before shoot-around, got me a great 45-minute workout. Really did it game speed, and then to see how I felt after that. When I came back, I felt pretty good. So, you know, that's it. I just did as much work as I can to get me as close to the game speed as possible.
Everybody says that's why they play 82. Well, game 80 will be one that everyone will be focused in on Sunday when Boston comes to town. I saw they just won in Washington, so the records remain the same. So when you go head-to-head, it's still about the 2 seed, and it's also about more. What is it going to mean to you all to grind and get that W on Sunday?
Well, it's going to be just that. It's going to be a grind-out game. There's a team that beat us 3 times, but we've been there, you know, in all 3 games. You know, we just got to figure out how to get over the hump, make the plays defensively and offensively down the stretch. I think we couldn't have it any other way to have it here at home. So, you know, we look forward to the game.
Dwayne Wade and the Heat will be bloodthirsty for victory on Sunday. As Dwayne Wade said, they have not beaten Boston yet this year. It's a surprising stat, but it's true. Here's the remaining 3 games for both of these teams. The Heat and Celtics meet up on Sunday in Miami. Then Boston goes to Washington. Washington is 7-1 at home against the Atlantic Division this year. And then Celtics-Knicks in the season finale for both. That'll be a fun one. This looks like advantage Heat. You've got at Hawks on Monday night. The Hawks are reeling. And then you've got at Toronto. But we'll see how it all plays out. What I want to know from Kendall Gill and Cheryl Miller is, in terms of Sunday's game, Boston, Miami, who is it more important to? Who needs this game more?
Well, I think it's more important for the Miami Heat because they've gotten beaten by the Boston Celtics 3 times this year. Psychologically, if you look and you have to play these guys down in the playoffs, you want to have at least 1 win on your record. You don't want to go 4-0.
Both these teams are good road teams. So if you just take that in account, if Miami gets that home court, they're going to be dangerous, especially just looking at how they played against Charlotte. I mean, that's a scary proposition. Right. I mean, Boston needs it, but if Miami gets it, then the whole Chicago-Miami dynamics should be interesting.
Keep in mind, the Miami Heat need to finish the regular season 1 game up on Boston. They lost the tiebreaker, so if they finish with a tie, with the same record, Boston would get the higher seed than the Miami Heat. And the Rondo-Bibby matchup is going to be huge in this one. Rondo's rolling again, and Boston is 19-2 when Rondo has 14 or more assists, which he did on Friday night.